Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, my goodness, the camera is so crooked. Hold on. I don't know what the heck's going on. Is it stuck on something? No. Well, I don't know what's making it crooked. Oh, well. All right. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. I'm super excited to be here with all of you today. Please say hello if you are in the chat so that I know you're here and I can say hello to you. Tonight, we're going to make a card or two. I'm really excited about these cards because for this week's freebie, we brought something out of the vault. It was a favorite for a very long time. We actually brought two things out of the vault for today. One is a freebie and one is not. And we created a really, really great bundle to help you get to the freebie quicker. So let's head down to the table. Hi, Candy. Head down to the table and let's talk about what we have going on. So I got the new camera thingy. So we're a little bit better now. We're a little bit more centered. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. So let me move some things out of the way here and let's talk about the freebie. So if you've been around, Brutus Monroe for a while, you probably will recognize, let me try to adjust this a little bit here. Oh well, it is what it is. You'll probably recognize this stamp here. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see it. Actually, let's put a piece up. Almost just showed you. If you can see through that, you'll see one of the cards I'm making for the SCT event. So this is True Love Halloween. Don't worry, I'm going to show you what. Oops, I forgot to. I'm going to have to stamp out the sentiment. Wishing you a happy Halloween. You can see there, it's a little vampire and a little witch, and then there are some little stars there. Let me show you how I colored it. We might use a different sentiment, I don't know. Let me show you how I colored it. Just ignore that. You'd have to be a part of that event to take that class. So this is how I colored it. So I did I did some watercoloring with some real bold shades and then kind of some watercoloring in the back. And then I did a pastel-y version with some pastels in the background. Okay. And then last but certainly not least, I did one that is very deep and very bold. I just had a lot of fun coloring today. Okay. So this is what the stamp looks like when it's colored. And do a little bit of shading. And I think it's really fun. So let me move these out of the way. And let's talk about the bundle. So the bundle is a Halloween treat, is what I'm calling it. It is so jam-packed full of Halloween items. And it is $75. So basically, we wanted to create a bundle that you could grab the bundle and get, everything for free. You would get all the or not everything for free. You would get the stamp for free. So in the bundle, you're getting the Halloween acetate, Spooky Party washi, Graveyard washi, and the Halloween Night duo foil. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit more. There is candy. It will be made available after the live. I don't think that I made it available yet, but there is one, yes. Okay, and then you will receive the Chromatic Reserve. This is the Halloween glitter stock, the Black Pearl paper pad, the Halloween Vintage paper pad, the Halloween card panels, the cutting die, what's this cutting die? The Halloween Party cutting die. I think it's the standalone. Yes, Spooky Party standalone. You'll get the Witch's Brew glitter glaze, the Blood type glitter glaze, and the orange faux leather for 75. You get all this for 75. There's one other thing. Hold on 1 second. Forgot to bring it over. Funky label cutting die. Okay? So the value is just wild. Just wild. The funky label cutting die that goes with those others. So let me show you, or let me grab the pricing real quick. Oh, where'd I put my... oh, here it is. Because I do not, whoops. I do not believe the funky label cutting die was added. So let me get you the actual, I mean, it's quite a bundle for $75. Whoops. I'm just pressing all sorts of buttons because it's loading slowly. So because it's loading so slowly, as soon as I hit a button, okay. Yep, okay. Let me adjust this real quick. Okay, so the total value is $103.87, okay? So essentially, you're getting you are getting, I mean, $25 for free plus the free stamp. I feel like that is a really good deal. And that is while supplies last, because right now we only have, I think, 12 of these bundles because of how much is in the bundle. Yeah, we only have 12 of these bundles right now. Okay. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Crafty Mama. Oh my goodness, hello. Yes, this is definitely trading and not tricking. You are right. So you get everything in this bundle for $75 plus, you will receive this stamp set completely free. Now, let's say you don't want this bundle. That's okay. That's fine. You don't, maybe you don't need all of the Halloween fun. You can instead just spend $75 on whatever you want. You can spend $75 on really whatever, and you will be able to get everything. Excuse me, you'll be able to get the stamp set completely free, this stamp, or you could just get everything that's in this bundle and get the stamp set completely free. It's completely up to you. This faux leather is just the coolest stuff ever. I love it. This is like fits perfectly on the back of a card base, or you can die cut this, which is what we're going to do. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, all right, Christopher, get back into it. All right, so let me grab my. This is the first one that I want to use. So let's start talking about composition, shall we? So we're going to use the cutting die. Uh-oh. I lost my arch. We're going to use the cutting die that is available in the bundle. Bear with me one moment. I seem to have lost my cutting die that I wanted to use. The crazy thing is I just used it. while I was creating for this other event. Isn't it wild how things just go missing all the time? Okay. Well, maybe we won't be using that arch die. Let me look here. Maybe it's on one of my... Thought maybe it might be on my... Oh, please. It's wild that it has gone missing because... Oh, wait. I think I know where it is. Halt! Halt! Found it. It was with my... I have so many of these bins that have things... Oh, do you want to see a sneak peek? I might get in trouble for this, but... This is something... Look at these really cool enamel pieces you're getting if you're taking the SCT event. Okay, that's all I can show you. I don't want to get in trouble. Okay. All right. I have like a million of these bins, and these bins will have... I'm not going to show you what's on the front of this because it has the name of a secret, but it has all of my different things to try to keep straight because there's so many events and things that I'm teaching. So I have to keep my little... I got to keep my little things separated. Okay, so first and foremost, what I want to do is I want to cut out. I would like to cut out my little archway here. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. Also, I should have told you another thing that we brought back is our beautiful sequin sheets. Now, not only did we bring these back because I begged and pleaded and said we need them back, they are now at a lower price point. So they used to be $7.99 for 10 sheets. They're now $4.99, I believe. $4.99 or $5.99 for 10 sheets. We'll have to double check that. So, all right. So I want to show you how absolutely beautifully this faux leather cuts. So we're going to take our sheet out here. And it is A2 size, so we're going to be able to just go ahead and trim this out just like so. But let me grab some mint tape, my new favorite secret weapon. Let's lay this down here, place it, and then we're going to die cut, okay? I have a new die cutting little trolley that makes it much easier, so I should not lose my plates and stuff anymore. Should not is the key word. So we're going to send this through. And I usually like to send it through twice since we're using a faux leather. And this should flatten everything out and trim it. Oh no, we need it to be a little bit tighter. Hold on. Let me flip this around here so I can change that out. There we go. And I may need to put something in there so that it holds it down. Okay. 10 sheets for $4.99. We love that. I'm going to move my Pepsi before I get in trouble. Also, another situation may be that I need to switch out my plate because this plate is old and it's been smushed so many times that it might not be giving us the oomph that we need. Oh no, that's perfect. Okay. There we go. The tape is the hardest part to get off, but see, you just going to peel it out of your your little piece here. And then you could keep, of course, your extra pieces. Well, I guess I shouldn't say extra pieces. Your leftover pieces is what I'm trying to say. Okay. So let me move this guy out of the way now. Yes, magenta square. Just came back. Okay, so this is our piece now. What we're going to do is let's peel off our mint tape. Thank you to anyone. I see a lot of people that have the bundle in their cart. So thank you for taking a look. All right. Let's grab the Halloween vintage paper pad. You guys almost sold us out of this already, which is so great. And I think what we'll do is I think we'll use the black polka dot, because that will really show, because we're going to do with one of these. Isn't that cool? So it's going to change. Well, maybe let's see something here. Let's do a little compare and contrast, shall we? Because there's also a Harlequin. Oh, I like the Harlequin better. Yep. Harlequin better. All right. Let's move this out of the way. Put our papers away. And now, let's go ahead and cut this down to, I'm thinking we'll do 4 by 5 1/4, because I want to do some, I think I want to do a little glitter behind it. So let's do 4 by 5 1/4. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to apply this right to the center here, because we're going to put our little friends like so. And then we're going to add a couple of bats. Woo! I love it so much. All right. So we're going to put down just a heavy Spellbinders mat here. I'm really excited. I just started chatting with all the different brands. I'm doing a 13 days of Halloween, beginning in September. If any of you have been with me for any kind of longer period of time, at least with me on my channel here, you will remember that back in the day, I used to do a lot of Halloween crafting, and that Halloween crafting generally led to using a lot of different brands, because I love a lot of brands. I am fully aware that Brutus Monroe is not it. We are not it. There are so many great brands out there. And let me see here. There we go. And I'm really excited to use so many of those brands that I've reached out to. So hold on one moment. We're going to cut out some bats. Now, whenever you get this is what I do for my trick, because these bags are super long. I just trim off the bottom. Because we're going to do 2 different types of bats here. We're going to do the sequin sheet bats. Okay. Make sure you only have 1 sheet there. Look at how, these are so cool. So cool. All right, let's go ahead and pop this to the side. All right. And then Let me grab a sheet of this really spectacular, chunky. This is Raven, Chunky Raven. If you have not tried out our glitter stock, look how chunky and amazing this is, and none of the glitter comes off. So let's trim this down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Don't ever throw away your glitter pieces. But since we're only going to use the outside of this, we're going to cut a whole bunch of bats out of it, because then we'll have a whole bunch of bats to use. So I think we'll probably be able to get, I don't know, probably 3 rows of these. And we got to wait for that to dry anyway, so. But we don't want this on the tightest anymore. We will for the sequin sheets, though. All right. Go ahead and send this puppy through. The camera's going to get all wonky because of the... Okay, pop these right out of here. Because of, whoops, because of the glitter. Look at these sparkly, fantastic bats. And then this will give us plenty of bats to use on our project. Let me move these over to the side. I'm going to put them in my little container, because we can do... Now, I will say that some glitter, you may have some glitter that will fall off while you're die cutting, but that's, I mean, just going to happen, period. That's just what happens generally. Okay. I don't have, it says we are at 5,000 kilobytes per second, so it shouldn't be on my end. But it's going to have trouble focusing. Because, again, of the glitter and the sequins and all the things. Yeah, that mat. We just needed a new mat. Okay. And then one more. And then we'll do our bats out of our magenta, which I purposely colored. Our little friends the way I did because of that. All right. So that should be enough. Plenty of little bats. And then we don't feel bad about using this as the background, because we cut a whole bunch of stuff out of the center of it, right? All right, so now let's go ahead and cut out our bats out of our sequin sheet here. And I usually run this through a couple of times because it is a sequin sheet, but we should be good. With our new mat. Well, Hold on, might have to run it through the big gun. Give me 1 second. Sometimes there's just not enough pressure. Just let me run it through the big gun. That's the Tim Holtz machine, the switch. The switch can't do it, nothing can. No momento. There we go. You hear the lawnmower? Oh, whoops, hold on. Use the wrong plate. There we go. Sounds like a tractor. Okay. All right. Our little bats will peel right out. See them? Let me show you. Now, isn't that cool? I think that's so cool. Just gotta peel them out here. And again, this is one of my favorite Halloween dies because the bats, whoopsies, as well as the skulls are all together. So they stay together. Oh, there's a bat on my shoe. They stay together so that you can cut a whole bunch at one time, right? I think that makes it simple. Okay, so let's move this out of the way here. And let's see how we're doing. Looks like we are already dry with our background. Now it's going to have a hard time, but see how that overlay, how cool that looks? I love that. All right, now let's grab a card base. Easier said than done. Well, hold on one moment, folks. I'm just falling apart at the seams over here today. Looks like we're making a card base. From no place. Oh yes, that's a good one too. So we'll cut this right in half at 4 1/4. We're going to do 2 top folding cards today. I have the die. Yes, it's a good one. All right, so 5 1/2. My goodness, has it been a long time since I've made a card base. And it's all because of us having our Pre-cut, pre-scored card bases. I mean, that has changed everything, for me at least. I hope it has for you too. We have the bulk packs now. Oh yeah, I have, do you even want to know? Hold on. Since I've said that, since the scissors became an issue, I now have so many pairs of my scissors that I think I'll be good for a long time. For a very long time. Okay. I mean, the craziest thing is I own scissors that have my name on them and couldn't find them. I mean, come on. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to glue this down. I think my other Barely Art glue is, I think I have 2 at home. I have to bring one in. Slash, I should probably just get a refill. All right. I know they're good. I want to bring them back, but our manufacturer doesn't exist anymore. Well, they don't make my design anymore, I guess I should say. My design of scissors. Okay, so now we're going to take this piece. We're going to add a little adhesive to the back, if I even have any adhesive. Adhesive around here, dry adhesive is such a luxury anymore. I don't know why. Got to get it together and get us some more. So I'm going to use a wet and a dry adhesive here. Got to remember to move up. Now I'm in the center. Remember, I used to have to be all the way down here. See, it's going to be blurry because of this. I should probably just move this when I'm not using it, huh? Because then it won't be. I have to, Simon Hurley is supposed to be helping me to figure out why it kind of goes in and out all the time. He was trying to help me the one day, but my ADHD kicked in and I started making stuff while he was trying to explain to me what to do. So there's that. Okay. Oh my goodness, how fun. My camera's really gonna have a hard time. Because there is a star on this, and then, oh yeah, that's a really cool composition. All right, so then we're gonna have our little friends, right like so. Grab some of the new Brutus Monroe adhesive foam squares. Again, I know it's so hard. You can, so any of the items that are in the bundle this camera can also be purchased separately. So if you just want some of this leather, you can get it. It comes in a roll. The roll is in the comes in a box. Okay, so hopefully once I put this on, the camera will have something else to focus on. So there we go. There's our little friends. Oh yeah, there we go. Much better. It has something else to focus on. My goodness. Hello, Kara. All right, so I think we'll use a sentiment from our release. And I think we'll use Best Witches. Why not? got my stick and stay mat already in here. Grab a piece of paper. Or I think maybe we'll do Happy Halloween. Let's do Happy Halloween. It sure does. You are 100% correct. I forgot about that. I forgot about him in his goofy vampire. He actually, the one night he called me and was showing me his getup, and I was very proud of his Halloween. There we go. Happy Halloween. His Halloween ensemble. Okay, so I think we'll do Happy Halloween on this one, then we'll do Best Witches on the other one. Okay. I can't wait. So when this video is done, I'm going to send a picture of it to him, and I'm going to say, "Is this you?" He'll love that. Oh, I need my stick. Well, nah. We'll leave it this kind of stark white against the contrast of the background. Now we're just going to trim this out. We want it to be kind of funky, kind of blocky, because it is a Halloween card after all. You don't want it to be too perfect. All right, and then this will pop up. Pop that right in there because it'll fit perfectly. Oh my goodness. Look at how fun that is. Okay, so now we need to add some bats. And we'll glue these puppies on. Gonna do one here, one here, one here, and I think one here. So we'll start with black bat, and then up here we'll go in with the magenta bat, and I actually think we might just make one card tonight because we're right on time. And then whoopsies, another black bat. Will you just stay there for me? Okay, thank you. What in tarnation? Hold on. Stay. And then last but not least, our magenta bat. Okay. This little guy. Yeah, I think we'll just do this one. And then I definitely think we need a couple of gems. Oh my goodness, do I love this. Oh yes. All right. Oh, and I should also say, I forgot to mention, you can also, oh wait, should we do some stars? I think we should. And we'll do some of these gems. Or do I have some of the, this one? Yep. Gems are coming back, don't worry. I can't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, you can buy this stamp separate too. You don't have to get it for free. I mean, it'd be good if you got it for free. It'd be great if you got it for free, but you don't have to. I should have said that. This star die is still available, I believe. Let's do some stars. Let's do some stars out of grape juice. Yes. Let's do that. I mean, there's so much glitter right now that my camera could very well just explode. It's going to have a really hard time because it's trying to autofocus. All right. Let's run this through our little die cut machine. Because we'll just add a couple little stars. Why not? Right? Add a couple little stars. We're going to use like the littler guys. Okay. Because we have the purples and the magentas, so why not? So let's add, I mean, why not a little bit more sparkle to really jack up the camera, right? So we'll put one star here, we'll put a star here. One there, one up here. Now again, this star set is a cut it all at one time sort of situation again. Okay, now let's add a couple of gems. I think that's good. Okay, now, where's my stabby tool? We'll use Gina's, I don't know where mine is. There we go. Losing gems all over the place. Okay, there we go. Put these back in the jar. All right, what do we think? Just enough shimmer and shine. I love that. All right, everybody. So that's it for tonight. What a fun, whoopsies. What a fun little Halloween card. All right. So that's everything that I have for y'all tonight. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. I hope you're able to grab that bundle. If you don't get the bundle, remember, you can get the True Love Halloween separately. It's $7.99 if you want to buy just the stamp. But if you buy that full bundle for $75 or more, you will get the stamp completely free. Once the stamp is gone, it is retired again. We brought it back just for this week because we like to bring back certain things for, you know, for our freebie and our free gifts and stuff like that. That's a really old one. That one was from almost 10 years ago. 2017 is when we launched that one. So we brought it back almost 10 years later, and I'm really excited that you all are going to be able to use it and enjoy it. So I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. I can't wait till tomorrow when we go live and we do live packing. Tomorrow we have the spin the wheel. Obviously, if you place an order tonight, up until the live, you'll see that go into your cart. Just have to place any order. Spin the wheel to win a gift card. And we have the eyeball game. I can't remember how many. Yes, there are multiple. There were, I think, 4 True Love when the True Love first came out. The eyeball game. You spend so much. I think it's $10, $20. You get an eyeball. She pulls the eyeballs out. If you get a red eyeball, you get a gift out of the giant gift basket. As many red eyeballs as you get, that's as many gifts as you get. Or if it's a blue or a green eye, you don't get anything. So it's just kind of a fun little game to play. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for being a part of my life. I love you all so very much. Thank you for allowing me to do what I love every single day. And I will see all of you tomorrow live.